is
the 3 button.
I scroll up, pen.
No, this isn't the live. This is the one that's playing right now. This is the old one from 2 days ago.
That one's from 2 days ago. And then copy the link. And then that's the page link.
Right, that's the page link, but it's not the video.
Now it's live. There you go.
Very loud, Mike.
Success. Yeah. I'm up and running. I wonder if this is going to come out. This is really good, actually, when you have people that are watching that are coming in. And you can see the comments as people come in.
I'm on it again.
Yeah.
When I was doing, like, when I'm on the show, they're like, say something. Like, I can't text you back.
Well, the thing is, because this box, when it comes up here, it's easy to navigate instead of watching your app all day, and then you're looking down.
Right.
If that thing's up and running, you know what's coming in.
I'm freaking blind. I can't see that.
Well, it's going to start off with 25% is better looking than us.
To the Performer Radio Show. Each week, we interview some of the most interesting people in the fashion and entertainment industries. Fashion and entertainment industries. Beautiful models, singers, comedians, dancers, fashion designers, actors, beauty queens, and many more, many more. Right here, on the Performer Radio Show. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Well, Happy New Year. Well, that's John.
That's him.
That's Megan.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Happy New Year, Megan.
Happy New Year. I am great. How about you?
Why don't you bring that mic a little closer to you so we can hear you?
There we go. Great success.
Okay, there we go.
Very nice.
So how was your New Year?
New Year was great. We worked on a lot of projects. I'm on break from being a college professor, so I got to work on a little bit of extra stuff like Fashion Week and just like a surprise creative project, leadership conferences. So honestly, it was pretty busy, but it was good. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. I hope that we have the right mics going out right now because I heard that the camera mics were on too earlier, so we'll check that in a second. We might as well bring everybody in since we saw everybody anyway just a second ago. Let's see if I can bring them all in at the same time. There we go. We got Brian here, John Bellotti, and Sam is back. Sam Bilbo.
How did he get back in here? I saw him. I flew for like 90 hours.
Yeah, it was 15 hours. 15 hours to get back here.
Wow.
From Ecuador, but we'll be talking to him in a few about his adventures. And this is a special night for us tonight at Performer because we're announcing all of our bland. Yeah, there might be bland to some people.
Yeah,
I don't know.
could be.
Brand new platforms that Performer material content is going to be aired on. So that's coming up. We're going to show you the brand new website, the brand new Roku channel. All this is just all brand new, starting tonight. As a matter of fact, we made the website active. Let's see, I gotta get some different music on here. This thing doesn't want to work. It doesn't want to plug in. All right. Anyway, I have actually been working diligently for the past oh God, about 4 or 5 months to make this happen. And it's been a labor of love, but it's also been, of course, extremely difficult because there's so many, what's the word I'm looking for? Roadblocks, hurdles that you have to go through in order to synchronize everything between Facebook, uh, YouTube, the other platforms, Twitch, and Roku now, and Amazon Fire. Those are our first two, as well as Apple TV, Google TV, and there's two more. There is Samsung TV and LG. Those are different, and those are different, completely different web operating systems than they are for the other two. So it's been a nightmare for me, but I've made it almost 3/4 of the way. So tonight we're going to debut the Roku and Amazon Fire channels, as well as Spotify. All videos are now on Spotify as well. Spotify and audio versions are on iHeart. So those are the ones we're starting with for 2024. And I'll go through all of that in just a little bit. But first, yes, and actually if you go to performer.com right now, the website is live, and you can watch us live. Yes, John's checking it out just to see if I'm lying or not. But yes, you can watch us now live. Anytime we do a live show, you can watch the live show on performer.com, as well as our other websites like bostonfashionawards.com, okay, and stuff like that. We are also feeding 24 hours, 7 days a week content. So it's like a regular television station. So you can go on to the performer.com website, Roku or Amazon Fire, and you can go to get a 24-hour feed from Performer. That's going to include stuff that we don't have in our regular shows. We have performances from different artists. We have fashion shows. We have interviews. A lot of stuff that, like I said, we just don't feature on the regular shows that we have here. And we're going way, way, way back because we have a lot of content we have in our library. So all that's going to be available. By this time next year, we hope to make it actually a network. So you won't only have just Performer content, but you have a lot of other content too in one location. So it will be a network of different channels all in one place. So, Brian, how was your Christmas and New Year's? What's up?
Busy.
Busy?
Yeah, busy to say the least. Retail was definitely a different setup this year.
Whoops, that's not John.
That's
Bellotti.
not.
Hey,
That's
John.
not John Bellotti.
Well, I'm the only one in uniform. Everybody else is out of uniform.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right. Yeah,
So-
I'm even out of uniform.
I blend
Yeah,
in.
I don't know how that happened, but yeah, what a crazy year with Christmas. I think for everybody. I think the pressure was really on this year, and definitely people are out shopping, getting things done. Also working on media on my side, doing a few other projects as well. A lot of things happening, a lot of movement, and you alluded to something else going on soon enough in the spring and summer too. So there's a lot of creation that's going on. Why people are worried about Christmas and New Year's, other people are like burning the midnight oil trying to get these other projects together. So between that and then I have to fly out tomorrow morning to Florida. I'll be down there for 2 weeks doing that Florida and Beyond show. So I'll be down in the Keys. I'll be down in Tampa, maybe Naples, all over the place. So I still had that rolling in the background with everything else going on. And then, the ballet work and the music work and everything else. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be an aggressive. I'm ready.
Okay, just so you know that we really are not using the right mics right now. We can hear them okay right here.
Mm-hmm.
But what they're hearing right now is your mic, the camera mic's right in front of you.
Yeah, I know.
So
You were saying that
it's kind of
earlier.
weird how this works out. We actually okay, I'm gonna try and fix it. I didn't have enough time to really check everything, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Before we started. All right, so Megan, how was your Christmas and New Year's? What's up with that?
It was quite productive. I spent a lot of time grading, but other than that, working on things like Massachusetts Fashion Week happening in the spring, which is very exciting. We're having our casting call this Saturday at BOGO Split, January 6th, and so I'm super grateful, super excited, wearing my makeshift studio sweatshirt, one of the designers in the fashion show. We're planning a leadership conference to teach entrepreneurs about marketing and technology, social media, and that's coming to Fall River. And we're working on a creative project, which I can't necessarily say yet, but I finished it last night, and we're dropping it very, very soon. So probably around Valentine's Day. So it'll be quite a surprise, but we've been very busy. So.
Okay, excellent. I think we got the regular mics back on now. You know what happened? We had a problem with the camera that's on Brian right now, and I replaced the brand new camera in there. And what happens is our software defaults to that microphone.
It goes back to it.
So all we could hear was Brian and nobody else, which is normally the case anyway. But
oh, come on, you prick. Are you looking to the right? I can tell you right now, no one's looking at me.
No. I'm talking about hearing you. Hearing you and looking at you.
It works both ways.
They're lip reading.
It's sight and sound. I know about an AV experience.
Okay. So thank you, Megan, for that. Actually, we have a clip to show them from your casting call in just a few. We'll talk about that. And Sam, how was? Well, I mean, obviously, you were in Ecuador, or you just came back from Ecuador. Did you spend Thanksgiving there? Of course, there is no Thanksgiving in Ecuador. What holidays were you able to spend there? Did you spend any?
They actually have their own holidays. It's basically like Diablo Festival for about a month. They don't have Thanksgiving, obviously, because that's our holiday. But other than that, they have Christmas. So it was all Christmas, except it didn't look like home. Oh, yeah, I was going to say. Ecuador is on the equator. So what were the temperatures like almost? I mean, you can say in Celsius since you're used to that probably by now. Was it like 30 degrees Celsius every day or what? It would range. It would go from 50 to about 70, but it was hot. Yeah. It wasn't too hot.
Not Celsius.
But
I was going to say.
No. I don't know how to read Celsius, and I got worse
okay.
in Spanish.
So it's 50. It went down to 50 degrees?
Yeah, at night it will get 50.
Oh, okay.
But where I was, it was the highest point. It's the highest city in the world. So it's surrounded by 4 volcanoes. Wow. Okay, we got some pictures. Might as well show the pictures. Yeah. So you said 4 volcanoes. I think.
And do you have an evil doctor lair? Because isn't that what they do with evil doctors? They have a lair in a volcano.
I think we have the.
You see some shady ships coming out of the mountain.
Okay, there's a nice, beautiful waterfall. I know I have a picture of the city too. Okay, there we go. Look at that.
Yeah, that's from my rooftop.
That's from your rooftop.
I go up on my roof and I'd look over, and that's a volcano.
Wow, is it active?
It's active, yeah.
Wow.
You can go up it. And you can it's.
I wouldn't want to go up it.
I'd want to go up it.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I mean, were you thinking about it?
I was thinking about it. It's hard to get someone to go up it sometimes. So.
Well, I can believe that.
Yeah, it's a
definitely.
volcano.
All right, we'll get back to you in a second. We'll show some more pictures. And now we get to John. John, how you doing? Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
What was your Christmas and New Year's like?
I was a little quieter this year. You know, my son, who's done some stuff for Performer in the past, is off at college, and this year he didn't come home. So, wife and I were empty nesting for Christmas. So it was just us. So did some nice quiet dinners at home, and spent most of my holiday sorting through stuff and trying to get organized and get things together, because I always have 100 irons in the fire doing all sorts of crazy stuff, and took the time off from the day job to get kind of regroup and figure out what I got going on and get it all together.
Excellent. Yeah, I think I was doing the same thing pretty much. I just I had to take some time off so I could just focus on all this stuff that we're doing right now.
Yeah, that Europe trip looked
yeah,
amazing.
I actually I did a special Fun with Food the other night, just because I had some fun. I had some free time. I was like, I'm not going out tonight. I was working until about maybe 8 o'clock on New Year's Eve on these projects, and I said, okay, I'm just gonna do a live Fun with Food and just throw up the video that I created for the European trip that I went on back in October. Nice. And I have to say, Brian, the food there is amazing.
I told you.
Yeah. It's absolutely amazing.
Spain, it's like.
But it's amazing in a different way, and I love the fact that they don't over serve you. The plates are much more reasonable. Mm-hmm. Very rarely are you taking home a doggy bag, and if you do, it's probably not much in it.
That's why they do
enough.
tapas. They do
tapas, right? They do a lot of tapas.
They're little samples of all the deliciousness, the different dishes and everything. But,
yeah, exactly.
But I mean, all that stuff, it makes a difference. It's like. It's a different education when you travel.
True.
Because people eat and the cultures are different. Like, Sam, you probably eat for an hour down there and hang out with friends and have a longer experience, right? Like, isn't it different down there?
Well, a lot of the food I couldn't eat. It was pretty shady.
It's pretty shady. How's food shady? It's like Dodger?
I think
Third world country,
his
and they have
stomach
no
wasn't- yeah.
refrigeration units. And when they touch the chicken, they'll hand you money, and then hand you the stuff. And they have chicken packaged in the future.
Oh.
So they actually have chicken that you look at the expiration date and you look at when it's packaged, and it's from a week from now.
Oh.
It was packaged a week in the future.
All right.
Yeah, okay. That's
No,
yeah,
but
yeah,
there was
now-
time zone.
there was
that,
one-
that does-
Check your chicken, everyone.
that is the definition of shady. Yes.
Yeah,
I agree.
I've never experienced that. Even in third world countries, I've always had great experiences, or the food was like overly fresh
No,
because the
where I
produce
was-
is locally sourced.
Where
I've
I
had
was,
that
it was very
experience.
rural. It was
Yeah.
like no one spoke English.
Okay.
It was not a tourist. I was the only person that spoke English.
So you must love this now. I mean, you're
Yeah.
on English speaking people.
This is the most English people I've been around.
I love it.
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
sounds like
let's
we
talk
have-
about the international lanes. Let's go back to fashion. Let's
Well,
go back
let's,
to fashion.
we got a clip from Megan here. Now,
Yeah, let's
Megan,
go.
what are you're involved in the Massachusetts Fashion Week, and it said it's coming in May 2024.
May 2024, so it's May 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The
Okay.
locations are New Bedford, Worcester, and Boston. In New Bedford, it'll be at the Vault, which is a beautiful lounge setting. In Worcester, I'm super excited to announce that it's at the DCU Center.
Oh,
Coming
wow.
from a hockey girl, I just love the arena. I always love the Worcester Railers, so really grateful for that one. And then in Boston, it's actually at the Grand Tens Distillery. And so it's going to be an absolute beautiful small business event in addition to Mass Fashion Week. And so we're going to be busy, but the casting call is Saturday and virtually on Sunday. So
Very good.
Yes.
Let's roll this video then and take a look and see what's going on. It's a real quick quick video. Here we go.
yes.
Okay, so they're having a casting call dates this weekend, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Videos are by Jaded Shooter from East Mill Studio, and I'm just so excited. It's at BOGO Split. BOGO Split was just on Performer just
Yep.
a few weeks ago.
That's right.
And just continuing the mission of building community is really just the forefront of 2024 to go bigger, to go better. More designers. We have 200 models casted, which actually shook me because we only had 60 casted in the fall. And so this is just so exciting. Everybody's ready to start the new year running. And so I'm just like super honored, blessed, and let's do the damn thing, you know?
There you go. Let's do the damn thing.
Thank
Okay, I
you.
like that. And Brian, you're actually off doing something too next week, right?
Yeah, I'm flying out to Florida tomorrow morning. I have to be out at like 5. That's so.
What are you doing here besides eating our food then?
Oh, that's what I was here for. I didn't know about this.
Like Brian didn't want to participate. He just came down for the food and said,
I'm
"Yeah,
still
what
got
the
some
heck."
ham between my teeth here. I'm still savoring the flavor. But no, seriously. So I'm just going down there and filming for the next 2 weeks. I'll send some clips back up and what we're doing, but it'll be on the Outdoor Network and a Sportsman channel. So I got to make the fishing and eating look fun. And who could not make Florida look fun? I mean, Florida just gorgeous beaches and really, great weather, and it's just like where people go, I guess, when it gets really cold, and there's going to be a snowstorm up here on Sunday.
I know.
And you're like this, Brian, he's
That's
sauntering
what I'm gonna
away.
be doing.
And I actually like the snow, so
I
I'm
know you
like,
do.
because the snow's beneficial.
You're one
I
of
mean,
you're one of a few people I know that like the
well,
snow.
if you didn't have the nitrogen pulled out of the air and then set back on the ground, it's not good for the grass, not good for the vegetables. Everything has a cycle in life, and you know what? I just, growing up here and living here my whole life, I love winter, I love fall, I love spring. So I enjoy everything. I enjoy every moment because every moment is a gift, Mike. So I love everything. I'm fine with it. I'm looking forward to next week, but I am going to miss the first snowstorm. I hosted a picture yesterday of Skia Ltd with the Dynasty Model Group from a decade ago. And everybody was like, oh, look at those ski outfits.
Yeah.
Like, fashion never goes away, Mike. Like, look at the stuff that we did like 12, 13 years ago. And I host a picture, and people are like, I remember that. I remember that fashion. And I remember those models, from Dynasty. It's just, and then Kathy Ben Harris commented on it. And you know her. She's done amazing events. But she styled that event a decade ago.
Yeah,
You
it was
know,
a decade
lot of
ago.
fun.
Actually,
so the stuff you create now.
Danielle Ringler was in that.
Yeah,
picture.
Danielle Ringler.
That was 2 kids ago.
Nicole. Yeah, like I mean, they look so young. They were like a decade ago. Now they're married with kids and everything like that.
Right.
So happy for them.
They've moved on. What about us?
We're still doing
We're
the same
still doing
thing,
the
Mike.
same thing.
Yeah.
We haven't
Still at
changed. Hopefully, we're better at it, though, right? Yeah, I hope so. Anyway.
Yeah. So I mean, the stuff. that you
John's
create
been around
now,
that long too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been around that long. He knows-
Always on the
he
other
knows-
side of the cameras.
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Same thing as us. Same thing as us. Well, let me tell you something. Not looking back now, we're going to look forward. And like I said before, we've been, or me mostly, have been working on the new platforms. And the most important is the website. Technically, Performer.com has not been Performer.com for a decade. And I'm mostly to blame for that because I've been working with so many other media outlets, Dirty Water, Wicked Bites, This Week on Martha's Vineyard, El Mundo Boston, that Performer.com, the website, has to suffer because you can't maintain all that and work with all these other companies and projects. So just quickly, I'm going to show you what the website looks like. If we can make it work here. Let's see. There we go. Okay, and this is live right now. Now, just so you know that we're trying to encompass everything there is to encompass with the entertainment and fashion worlds. So if you see the drop-down menus, there's a lot of categories. And these are where you're going to find articles. So if you click on the main category, you can see all the different articles. And of course, fresh articles almost every day. And we're inviting people that are either journalism students or, authors that, like they want to have more exposure to write for us. We'd love to have you. If you want to cover a certain part of the country, a certain type of genre, please do. This is a wide open format. This is a community-based website in a sense. So you see the most recent articles here. You'll see the most recent broadcast. That was our last Fun with Food that we did last month in December. Of course, our connections to our social media. And here, this right here, that's our live feed. So right now, if I press that, we'll actually probably see ourselves. I don't know if it'll work in the.
Would it be like
Let's try.
Inception?
Let's see.
This came out nice, Mike. I really
Let's see if it is. Oh no! See, there he is. Because I'm showing the
Right, because
Yeah,
you're showing the
website.
slide.
I'm showing the
That's why I
slide.
said
It's like
gonna
someone
go
looking at a
Inception.
photo, then looking at a photo.
Exactly.
Right.
Like I'm
Exactly. And the
It's like
articles, the articles are
Like a
pretty
fun
good
house.
too. I mean, the new Miss America pageant is coming up next week with our Miss Chelsea going to be down there in Orlando. So and this is stuff that changes every day. The most important thing though is that we're going to also have all of our services that we offer: event services, photography services, studio rentals. You can actually rent this studio. Okay, if you need to, for corporate stuff and things like that, and video services, of course. Okay, event services is going to be something new that we're going to be doing. That's going to be between John and myself.
John,
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of stuff. And then here,
Makes sense.
here,
Makes
this
sense,
is
though.
really important for if you really want some good, interesting content. This is all of our shows right here. Okay, and you can watch them at any time, and just like the Roku or the Amazon Fire. You can just pick a show. These are also the segments, the different segments that we have to offer as well. You've got Fun with Food. Okay, there you go. And we have, let's see, Night Moves with Joshua. So you get the idea. Actually, Sam, this is a throwback for you. You ready?
Yeah.
Hold on, right there. Film Fanatics.
Oh, wow.
Now, that was pre-COVID. I have to say, that was pre-COVID.
Right.
Okay.
Let's
and
play a
of
little
course,
clip of that.
we all know that COVID did kind of throw a big monkey wrench into some of these plans, which is why
It's a great song, Monkey Wrench, by the way.
there.
Keep
Okay,
going.
which is why the delay in getting a lot of these things organized and ready. So, and if you want to join us as an author or be a part of it, the online community, just click on the contact button and just say you want to get involved here. Okay, so that's
Well, it's sort of what BOGO Split does with fashion designers.
yeah, maybe. I mean, they're retailer.
Well, it does. It creates a
They're retail.
platform, though,
Yeah.
for other people to show their interests, their hobbies, or something they do for work.
Right.
So it's like a designer going and having a showcase. It's the same thing as you having a platform to show their media.
Right.
Because media is the same thing. It's all content, So, yeah, kind of cool.
So just so you know that website wasn't even live until we came on the air tonight. So right before we came on the air, John and I were
Let's get a round
testing
of applause for Mike over
Thank
here.
you.
All right, there you go.
Yep, thank you, Mike.
go,
It's
Mike.
a lot of
Great
hard
job,
work.
Mike.
It's
Thank
a
you very
Christmas
much.
miracle.
Yeah.
You did it, Mikey.
Mikey.
In
he
the
likes
techie
it.
world, we say it's
Yeah.
always DNS. That's what Mike was doing right before
Yeah,
the
DNS.
show.
Well, people, DNS nightmares. Exactly. Okay, so
He
we got a
wasn't
couple.
doing his hair. Sam was. I saw him in the bathroom.
Changed his hair.
He did his hair.
Yeah.
No,
Mike
Sam,
changed the
Sam
hat.
had to make himself look prettier. So,
not that
real
hard.
quickly, I'm going to show you a quick little tutorial on how to set this up on Roku so you can have it on your Roku TV. Now, by the way, Roku is a first choice. It had to be, because Roku is sort of like taken the industry by storm. Almost every TV out there, well, actually 71 million TVs out there, active subscribers, okay? That's a big share of the market right there.
Well, they've
and
done,
then Amazon
they've done
Fire.
a three-prong attack to that. Not only with creating their own brand as a TV, but they do sound bars and they do streaming services on sticks.
Yeah.
So when young people go away, they bring that stick with them and they watch
Yep.
that TV.
I do that too.
So yeah,
I
when
bring
you
it
get
to a
used
hotel
that
room with me.
platform,
Yeah.
well, you did it in the Vineyard. You did
Right,
it
I
last
did it in
year.
the Vineyard when we went to the Vineyard.
Phenomenal. But people will bring that with them. So not only do they create TVs, sound bars, and now streaming like sticks that you could use, they also have the voice control built into it. So they've grown a little bit.
The same with Amazon Fire. Amazon Fire has been around a little longer.
They have TVs now
Yeah.
too.
Yep, they have TVs now too, and of course the Fire Sticks. The good thing about Fire is you can do it on their devices too, their tablets,
Right.
et cetera, et cetera. So those are the first two that we started with. The next two are going to be Google and Apple.
Right, they're all browsers. That's
They're,
what they
well,
do. They're
technically they're
surfboards.
browsers, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
they basically use a surfboard to get to that media.
Right.
So
But just so you know that Roku had a lot of channels, but as of January 12th of this year, they're dropping them all.
yeah,
All
you were
these,
saying that,
yeah, all these thousands of channels are going to be dropped. Not ours. Ours is an official one. Okay, so it's a little different. It's sort of like
Shout
you
out
go to
Roku real
it's-
quick and
yeah,
Amazon
There you go. So it's like when you
Quick
go to
little
YouTube
advertisement.
and
Yeah.
anybody can post on YouTube. It was kind of getting like that for Roku, and so they had to kind of wipe the slate clean. So we are one of the new wave of channels that they want to have on Roku systems. So yes, we had to go through quite a vetting process to get onto the Roku system. They don't want any.
Mike,
old
you had to go to the vet.
I had to go to the vet.
Had to go to the vet.
Gotta get his flea shots.
I had to wear one of those
There
little
you go.
things around my head too.
Well, you're scaring about. I don't want to go to the vet down there where he is at.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, heck no. Heck no.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do real quickly while we take a quick little break, I'm going to play a video that shows you how to set up everything on Roku. We'll be right back. Lord, love that one. Okay, so yeah, there you go in a nutshell. And by the way, I know those instructions went pretty quickly. They are on the website in detail with those tutorial videos as well. So if you want to go there and just take a look, and we'll be posting it probably on our social media as well. Just go to Roku and download it, and or Amazon Fire. And like I said, the other two will be coming up probably in February at some point. There's a lot more engineering to work to do on those because the operating systems are completely different. So we needed to do this because I feel like, okay, first of all, a lot of people are leaving Facebook, and that was our platform of choice when we first started these broadcasts way back. When I say way back, we're going back to 2012. Okay, that's when we started doing visual radio broadcasts with Jessica Graff. Okay, by the way, congratulations. I know she's not going to hear this, but congratulations to Jessica. She had her 4th girl in December, not too long ago, a couple weeks ago.
Well, that's good.
And 4 girls, and her husband, of course, has 5 girls, one from a previous marriage. So I'm pretty sure that.
I thought you meant Jessica was one of her.
That place is going
I'm
to be very difficult.
I'm just going to say it out loud.
Yeah.
I know Megan's the only female in the room, but that guy must have to wait very patiently to use the bathroom.
I had 6 sisters growing
I
up.
got a 10-minute routine down pat.
There you go.
I grew up with
Do you have any
guys,
brothers,
so-
Megan?
We had a schedule.
I have one. I have one brother. He's
One.
20. His name's Aiden.
Hi, Aiden.
He's like the apple of my eye.
Aw, aw.
But he is everything. He's like my best friend. But he's going for his electrician's license this
Awesome.
month.
Oh, very good.
He is doing great.
He's
things.
smart.
Yeah,
Very
he is smart.
We're
Bar-
so
I mean,
opposite.
We can
but
borrow him
So
here
where
in
to
the
go?
studio.
Yes, we
No,
can.
100%.
Is he going union?
He that's the
143?
goal. He would like to do the union.
I
and
can
things
get him
like
in
that.
there. I know.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
smart
so
idea.
he is my twin. But
Okay,
we are
very
so
good.
different in so many ways.
All right. So here, there's your snow, Brian. You hear the wind blowing?
Very nice.
No, I can hear it. It's coming.
It's
Old
coming.
Man Winter. He was down south getting drunk the last couple of weeks, making
I-
it snow in Kentucky. But I guess, he finally
Well, you
found
know,
his
the
mind.
past few years, they've actually had more snow south of us than they've had here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
when
saying.
you said it was the first snow, it's not just the first snow of this winter. It's the first snow from several years.
I know.
Here,
Well, New
here
York
on the
was
South Shore.
700
Anyway.
days or something like that. 700.
Yeah, here on the South Shore, anyway. On
See,
the
I'm,
North Shore,
I'm north, so
Yeah,
I'm,
he's
I'm,
north and
I
west.
get a lot of it. Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
north and west from here. So yeah,
We're in the
how-
the
how many-
10+ inch belt for this thing coming up on Sunday. So
Oh, really?
should
Okay,
be
well.
some fun.
My belt is not 10 inches. I can tell you that
No,
much.
no, mine either.
Everybody had fun during the holidays, didn't
Especially
they?
after last week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Last
by
week
the
was
way,
a-
let's
was
talk
a
about that
blast.
just for real quick. I want to give a shout out to Neil at the Fat Cat Quincy. They're gonna have to. They announced yesterday that they're going to be shutting down
Devastating.
after 16 years,
love that
and
place.
that's one of our favorites here in the Performer crew here. We love going there afterwards and just
Yeah.
kind of chilling and hanging out.
The lobster fat and
The-
cheese.
the
I mean,
lobster-
mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Right? That's
Yeah.
we're gonna miss that definitely, and so we wish him luck on his future endeavors. It's been tough. Again, he blamed COVID. He couldn't recover from it fully, and I have to give them credit because they tried not to raise their prices
Yeah.
all those years after COVID hit, just to make sure that people could come in and enjoy themselves. So that's tough. It's tough when you're trying to do the best thing you can, but it's an uphill battle that you just cannot win. It's a tough situation. And a lot of good people got affected by it, and just hopefully they'll be able to recover and do something else successfully.
Yep. On
All
to
right,
new things.
moving forward, like I said, John, you and I are going to be focusing on performer events.
Yep.
Brian, you and I will be performing. Will be still performing. not
Sandwiches?
performing, yes, performing.
Focusing on
sandwiches.
sandwiches?
We'll still be. We had another project that I'm not even going to talk about right now because it's not finalized.
It's
yet.
going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of
It'll be
fun.
a lot of fun.
Yes, we'll just keep it at that.
Not as good looking as her, but it'll be fun.
What is that? Okay, yeah. There's no correlation between the two, but that's okay.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, okay. Both are
But I
beautiful.
mean, fashion, let's face it. I mean, that's something that people are always, you know what I'm saying, they look at. It's just, you want to see people that are in like that good mood, that fashion that reflects that mood. And everything is emerging. Everything is always new. And becomes new again. Sometimes it's the older stuff that comes back. But it's always something that'll last forever. Like anything that you have in fashion on them, like, how many years have you been in the fashion world?
Oh God, yeah, I know. It's been decades.
Yeah, like literally.
Decades.
I started in retail, and I think when I was 21, 30 years ago.
Well, I started photography when I was in high school, but fashion
Yeah.
photography, that's been the last 26 years, give or take.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay,
you see all
yeah.
the stuff hanging up in the studio.
Yeah, a
and
lot of
you're
people,
like,
they don't see it. Well, you know what else I'll do someday? Just take a tour of the studio. We've got by the way, not only are the platforms new, but our television studio is new. We're going to be doing more and more live shows from our television studio. Live shows, live performances, like live performances, folks. Okay, that we're going to have artists coming in and performing for you. No charge. You don't have to pay a thing. By the way, that's another thing, too. There's no charge for any of the services we have on Roku or anything else like that. It's all free. There's no subscriptions to any of these. Okay, so download it. And not only is it Boston-centric, but we're covering more than that. I'm going to be in New York Fashion Week next month, covering all the New York Fashion Week events, and some of them are going to be live.
Excellent.
And so you get to see them on Roku as well as the Performer website and things like that. We are going into a very ultra high-tech year, let's put it that way, where the technology's finally caught up with what I would like to do. A lot more live events and a lot more live coverage. Okay, and that's not been possible years ago.
Right.
And actually, I have to thank COVID for that. You know why? Because it accelerated doing remote broadcasts.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They had
the infrastructure had to be there.
They had to fine tune it.
Yeah.
And get it better as quickly as possible. So that's great.
Yeah. Well, now if we can get the greedy employers to stop sending people to work on Fridays
Yep.
and give them like 1 day at home.
3-day work week.
Right. Like, I mean, it works. Like, didn't we evolve? Didn't we get better? And then I'm like, Tuesday coming home from the movie theater, and there's lines of cars going into Boston. So it's like on one hand, you got, we own these buildings, we've got a note to pay. And then on the other hand, but it works better the other way. So like humanity is like, why should we go back? Like the younger generation is like, it works. Why are we going back?
Why we go sit in an office, you know?
Yeah, like,
yeah.
makes no sense.
Speaking
right?
of going back, though, we have to go back at least one more time. Okay? I put a little montage together of all the fun we had in 2023. So here we go.
Awesome.
There we go.
Models, singers, comedians, dancers, and so much more. This is the Performer.
Whoa, okay, cut off there a second. Well, That was pretty cool. Brian, you were there for a lot of that. John, you were there for some of those items.
that.
I didn't have the Fashion Awards in there because I'm going to do a special one
I didn't
on the
see that.
Fashion Awards at some other time.
What about the alpacas, man? I want to see the alpacas.
I did have the alpacas in there.
I saw like just the alpacas
One.
head.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of alpacas where I was.
Did you?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
He lives with alpacas. He's up in the mountains.
That's right.
Shared a bed with one, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, but they're furry and comfortable, aren't they?
Oh, they're the softest.
Yeah, they are very, very soft,
Well,
as we found
is
out.
there a full alpaca episode that we can see? Because I'm
I can
really
put.
about
I mean, we
alpacas.
get the segment.
Yeah,
I would watch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got the
you know,
segment.
and alpacas are basically part of fashion too, right? Because that's where they get
I
the
have
best,
a lot of the
best
alpaca.
materials
I live
from
up the
alpaca
street
fur.
from an
The alpaca, the alpaca fur.
I
is
got an
amazing.
alpaca farm in my town, so we can go visit
You
that.
see?
Yeah.
Oh,
We can
wow.
have an alpaca field trip.
There we
Yeah.
I'm here for
There we
it.
go.
I'll
I'm
pack
here
up and
for
go
it.
see
Can we
alpacas.
invite an alpaca to the
That's good,
studio?
Sam.
No, because we need one to carry the gear.
we
Remember,
can
I've
do
been
a
saying
remote
for
Yeah,
years.
you know?
So we
okay,
can
yeah.
do an emotional
Unfortunately,
support
my
alpaca.
lease does not allow
It'll be a mess.
animals.
Your lease is. Well,
Does not-
I'm in here.
I know, as I was going to say.
I get it.
We make an exception for Brian, but
Oh,
that's
okay.
about it.
All right. But I've always been saying
But
we
I've,
need
I've,
an
been, I've been
alpaca.
wondering about putting a leash on you, Brian. We might have to do
I
that.
mean, in some countries, Amsterdam, no names.
Well,
But,
since we just look back, let's talk about looking forward. So we'll start with ladies first. Megan, what are you looking forward to in 2024?
Too much. This is kind of like Brian said, a very aggressive but progressive year for me. And so I found out yesterday that I'm finishing my PhD next year, which is very
Ooh.
exciting to be done with school since preschool. So I'm excited to have a doctorate in educational law. So I'm very excited. Just all mass fashion week, focusing a lot on consulting, my business. Hint, some music coming out soon. Just a lot of stuff.
What is it you don't do?
Sleep.
Sleep. That's pretty much
Sleep.
everybody in this room is pretty much
good
like
one.
that.
Sleep. Actually,
Sleep,
no, I get
exactly.
7 hours. My
Okay.
friends don't know where I get it. And like I said in some of the previous episodes, I should be sponsored by Dunkin' and Wendy's. The caramel swirls and the biggie bags really keep me going. 100%.
We love the biggie bags.
We love it. The
We
five-
love the biggie
They
bags.
actually
no
went
doubt.
up in price.
Oh, did
I
they?
don't
They're
know
no longer
if anybody,
$5?
No, if you
Aw.
get bacon, it's 6. If you get a double stack, it's 7. So just an FYI.
A double stack is 7?
Yes.
Well, they used to have them for 4.
It's not even like Dollar Tree anymore. Dollar Tree's $1.50. Five Below is $5.55 now.
The dollar has
I'm
lost
like,
a lot of value.
everything it's a lie.
Of course it
But I'm
is.
excited.
That's
Lost a lot since I got back too.
how's, what's the economy like in Ecuador, Sam? Is
Yeah.
it cheaper there? Or?
So everything is so much cheaper. When I got on the plane, it was $15 a burger. When I landed, I got lamb shanks, the best lamb shanks I ever had in my life, for $13 at like the fanciest restaurant you've ever been
right.
to. It was like Versace's.
Well, how come you don't eat
Mansion
there
in
every
Miami.
night, Sam? It sounds like you need.
I
Lamb
ate there a
shanks
lot.
on my
We ate
bag,
there a lot.
baby.
That was the best place to eat. They
Okay,
had
that sounded like it.
like a tomahawk steak. It was $15.
Oh wow!
No, that's why
You can't get away for
it's
it's
wrong.
under $75 for
No,
a
it's
tomahawk
crazy.
these days around here.
I miss
Anyway,
it. I'm going back. So
oh, when are you
Yeah.
going back? I mean, going back later?
I might go back. It depends. I might go do some traveling. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think that's what's needed. I think people need to get out there. They need to travel. They need to see this stuff because we should hold our country, accountable with some things. I mean, you guys got good health care. Well, you have health care that's paid for. You have cheaper prices on commodities and everything. And it's like, it's not what it used to be. So, like, I mean, come on, Like, the United States got some work to do this year. We're going to have a difficult year with in that side of the world. But, like, if you don't travel, if you don't go places in life, you're never going to know the difference. You'll never have that experience.
Well, we are very fortunate that we can travel, Brian.
No,
Even with
I-
our busy
I
schedules,
absolutely agree. It's a
some people
luxury.
just
Make time
can't.
for it. It's
Some
important.
people just can't do it. It's unfortunate. I feel bad for those people, but we should count our blessings that that's something we can do.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
And now, so Brian, you can talk about what you're looking forward to in 2024.
What I'm looking forward to,
Yeah.
beyond the food?
Yeah. Beyond the food, yes.
Beyond the food. I want to live more in the moment. I was talking about this yesterday, and I think a lot of people spend a lot of time wishing, they were there or here. Like when you're younger, you want to be older. When you're not as experienced, you want to be more. Stop wishing. Just live those great moments and have those great experiences. And you know what? Make someone else's day. It's not about me. It's about
there
how
you
many
go.
people you make happy in life.
Okay.
And live to that mantra a little bit more.
Very good.
All
right.
That's where I'm going. My
John, you're on the hot seat.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, I've got some vacation coming up. It's been busy. So as you did some traveling over to Europe in December, I've got some planned for January. So I take off on about a 10-day adventure going over to London. So looking forward to that. And then we get projects coming up. A couple of different events that I've been involved with for almost 10 years. Some local theater, that kind of stuff. So besides the Boston Fashion Awards, I do lights and sound and audio, and even have a catering party division of event stuff. So dishware, glassware, all that kind of stuff in rentals. So been working on a website myself to get that all together and organized for 2024, and then looking forward to collaborating with Performer.com and a lot of the upcoming stuff and some of the new event divisions that we've been talking about. So looking forward to all that.
See, just like the rest of us, he never sleeps.
No.
Okay, Sammy,
sleep is
what's
definitely not a thing we do.
I haven't said this, and I like saying your name is Sammy. Sammy, what's going on for 2024 for you?
Well, for me, I'm definitely going to start doing a lot more photography because I used to do a lot more videography, and I spent the past couple of years of COVID just running my painting company. And so it was on the back burner, but now I'm getting full tilt back into photography and videography. I'm going to do a lot more projects. I'm just looking forward to that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And we have a couple more pictures for you. Now this is actually your boss, the person you've been working for.
Yeah, she's Heather D. Perry. She was in Jimmy Buffett's band for 10 years. She traveled like Lenny Kravitz.
And you took these shots, right?
Yeah, I
Wow.
really like if you zoom in on the one with the
Oh,
light.
I can't zoom in, but okay.
But yeah, we got that. That's not even like edited.
No, yeah,
That's
this
an
is
art
like out of the
museum.
camera.
Yeah.
That's why I'm actually
'Cause I can't get into my phone yet with my Apple ID. I lost my phone in Ecuador.
Oh, did you? Oh boy.
Yeah, I
That-
left
that
it in a
can't be-
cab. It's gone.
But yeah, I love these.
Some guys using your network right
Go
now.
buy it on eBay. It should be there
Exactly.
by now, right?
And
I
and
wish.
of course you met a lot of interesting people while you were there too, huh?
So many. These kids actually saved us. We got stranded going to a waterfall, and they just drop you off, and all the people on the bus are like laughing. They're like, "Oh, you sleeping there?" And they drop you off at this random road. We go up to this like little store. There's like only like a strip of houses, all dilapidated, like third world, like, but it's beautiful. But this little kid like pops her head out, little Natalie, and we talk to them. We're gonna sleep in this little dingy, like a church, and ended up in a mansion going to like this huge party, and he took us up to the waterfall the next day. It was gorgeous. So,
Oh, sounds like a free vacation.
yeah, it was nice.
Sort of. Anyway, so you've been loving it down there, right?
Oh no, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna miss
beautiful.
you gonna
All
miss the
Spanish
winter at all?
architecture.
You think you're gonna miss the winter?
I like the winter. I'm going up north to go snowmobiling with my dad.
Oh, okay. Before you leave.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
Probably gonna go up there for like a
Yeah,
month.
he lives in Maine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's gonna be plenty of snow.
Yeah,
up
he
in
just
Maine.
went through surgery.
More than-
So
Oh, sorry to hear that.
yeah.
Is he okay now?
Yeah, no, it's on his hands.
Oh, okay.
So-
No, it's nothing serious. Okay, good.
Yeah.
No, just something you can
What do I
recover
do with
from.
my hands?
I know what you do with
He
your
had
hands.
this weird
What do I do
condition
with
where
my
he
hands?
couldn't open his
It's a
hands.
rarity.
I've
There's
never
no,
done this before.
It's a
What do I do
rarity.
with my
There's no
hands?
food in your hands right now, which is kind of interesting because we figured that you'd probably bring more in, but that's okay.
Nah.
Actually, I think we have another guest coming in a little bit. He can tell us what's going on. Mike Charles should be here soon. Is he here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Mike, come on in. You can come on in if he can hear me. Yeah, he can hear me. There
You
you
can't
go.
sit on
Mike.
your lap and tell you when we watch the Christmas because
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
over.
Mike, we'll squeeze him in somewhere in there.
Get
in a
over
second.
here, Mike.
Mike,
Mike,
we're
slide over here,
informal.
yeah.
Just come on
Come
in.
say hi.
Come on in. There you go.
What's
Oh,
up?
there's Mike.
It's
Mikey,
like magic,
Mikey.
isn't it? He just arrived.
What's up?
It's like magic.
Mike, so DJ, Mike, Jammin' Wizard, how you doing? Happy New Year, Merry Christmas.
I'm great, man. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. How are you?
I'm actually doing pretty well tonight. It's a very informal night here. Yeah, I'm glad you dropped by. Now, you've been working nonstop, Michael.
It's been unbelievable. The end of this year was absolutely crazy. We were out on Boston Harbor on the Odyssey and had a great night. Got to see the fireworks, 5-hour cruise. Was a lot of fun. And then there's just so much more coming this year that I cannot wait to share with everyone.
Yeah, well, that's
awesome.
what we couldn't wait to get everything shared tonight too, with what we were doing. So you work not only on boat cruises, but you do weddings and you do a lot of club gigs too, and stuff like that. And you do Did you still do the installs too, the TV installs and stuff once in a while?
So I actually just got the call today that they were cutting back people.
Okay.
So the install thing is no longer, but I was very, very grateful for the opportunity that was presented to me.
Because that was your COVID job, right?
It was my COVID job.
Yeah.
So that was the thing that really kept me afloat.
Back when there wasn't karaoke to be run, you know. So it's like, you know.
Well, no, I mean, it's crazy to think that, you know, your whole livelihood revolves around people getting together. And when you can't have people getting together, it's
We don't
pretty
exist,
miserable.
brother.
Yeah,
we don't
it's
exist.
pretty miserable.
And just so people know that Michael is not just a DJ, he's not just a TV installer, but he's an excellent magician too. And that's his real passion right there. So Mike, what's going on magician-wise in 2024?
So magic-wise, there's a lot of great things happening. I'm going to be starting a once-a-week series of different routines and acts and things like that to come on Instagram at Jammin' Wizard, and you can see the spelling on the shirt, JAMMIN WIZARD.
Self-promotion,
Shameless
yeah.
plug right there, you know.
Shameless.
That's all. And what else? There's the Boston Magic Labs that does a show once a month from performers all over the place. New York, some who are visiting to do, who are on their lecture tours. Some will come and perform new material for audiences that they haven't yet performed. So the Magic Labs is kind of like the magician's experimental place, which is really kind of cool. It's
Is it like Harry Potter school? Is that?
I'm
Brian
not gonna
wants-
lie. So
Brian
some of
wants
it
to go.
really is. Some of it
I-
really
I'm
is.
saying,
It's super cool. It's a lot of fun to just get to meet these people, and some of them are just so unique in their magic, and it's so fun. It's so fun. So the Boston Magic Labs, I'm going to be performing a couple times at Mohegan Sun, working on a few Foxwood dates.
Excellent.
And yeah, going to Connecticut a couple times for that, and working on a competition act. That's the other thing I'm working on right now.
Wow, that is so cool, Michael.
So
Seriously. I'm going to take a look at some of the comments here for tonight. Kayla from Bogle Split chimed in. Thank you very much. You got a fan out there with Pal Bronco. Is that his name? Okay, cool. God bless you. Very good. For me, I haven't really talked about me. Obviously, I've been focusing on performers' platforms during 2023. 2023 was a transitional year for these brands, the performer brands. We had another good fashion awards in 2023. But as we know, I already posted on Facebook, and for people that don't know, we're going to be doing the Miami Fashion Awards in 2025. Okay, it takes a whole year to ramp it up. Okay, and yes, we've already set the wheels in motion for 2025. So I'm flying south for the winter, just like you, Brian, in 2025.
Smart man.
Yes, I am. I've been trying to do it for many
Frosty's
years.
coming this weekend,
And
he's
I'm
looking for his
probably
magic
driving
hat.
behind you in a
Yeah, but
van.
here's the good thing. Here's the good thing. I'm going to be down there for at least a whole entire month
Yeah.
to be
awesome.
preparing for the Fashion Awards in 2025. It's not just like fly down, do it, and fly back. We're going to be immersed in the whole entire scene down there, just like we are going to be next month for New York Fashion Week. Okay, same thing. We're going to be down there for actually a whole entire week, not just a few days.
Oh wow.
Okay, so we're going to be doing a lot of coverage, bringing back a lot of content, and obviously new content in February. So that's going to be looking forward to the interim future, the short-term future, and then the long-term future, I can't say a lot about yet, but it's still in the planning stages. And like I said, a year from now, we hope our channels turn into an actual network, okay, in a year from now. But that's a lot of work between now and then, and everything has to go fairly smoothly too, which hopefully it will. But in the meantime, I want everyone to keep paying attention to the website and brand new content each and every time, each and every day. You can go to the hotspot here. Like, obviously, it's the same because it hasn't changed yet. We have, like, this is the CES show in Las Vegas in a couple weeks, next week or rather. This was the future of the hero movies, things like. You're going to find articles that you will definitely be interested in, or you can go directly to the category and scroll and see the different articles that are being posted, all relevant to the entertainment and fashion communities. Okay, so I definitely want people to check that out. Performer.com. You really can't screw that up in the titles. Performer, bang, done. Okay, and like I said before, Roku and Amazon Fire. That's important for us because it gives us the freedom that we haven't had in many years since we did FM radio without it being what's the word I'm looking for? Regulated.
Right.
That was nice to have that freedom to do whatever we wanted. So now we're kind of back to that. We don't have to worry about the Facebook algorithm, AI robots that kill us when we have one little mistake sometimes, not on purpose.
Out the window,
yeah, exactly. But not to say we're going to get vulgar. No. We're going to keep it nice and clean. I want this to be family friendly. I want it to be something that everyone can enjoy. Okay, and you're not embarrassed to show your grandmother. Yep. Okay, all right, or your little 2-year-old. Same thing. Excellent. Same thing goes both ways.
Well, that's the magic of collaborations, and I think you should also speak to if people want to get involved.
Yes,
they can
that's what I'm
go
saying.
On that webpage, So if you want to work with some fashion stuff, you can refer to the doctor, or if you want to get on the magic show, and that's the magic of collaborations, right?
Yep.
Right.
Different
exactly.
people, different backgrounds, different, coming together and making something completely unique. So.
Exactly. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to roll some credits to say thank you to everyone that's helped during 2023. And then after that, we're going to end with one little treat that I think Brian's going to love too.
I saw them out there already. I've been stalking them. The little puff pastries. I'm sorry. I thought we were
you know what? Seriously, Brian, I think we'd probably have a lot of fun watching you eat.
No.
So we should put a camera on there one day and just say, look at Brian go. It's like run, Forrest, run. It's like eat, Brian, eat. Okay, let's see what happens with that. But okay, we're going to play the credits. And I want to wish everyone again a happy holidays and happy New Year. And a lot of people, this is my trivia coming out now, Brian, celebrate Christmas on January 6th. Okay, the Hispanic world, a lot of Hispanic people celebrate on January 6th, Three Kings Day. Yep. Eastern Orthodox and Eastern European countries call it Epiphany. Okay, the second, Little Christmas is another word for it.
Yeah,
Little Christmas. So Merry Christmas to all of them. We had Kwanzaa, we had Hanukkah, we had Festivus for the rest of us. All that good stuff. All that good stuff. All that. There you go. You got the poll and the airing of the grievances. Anyone under 35 has no idea what we're talking about. That's okay. If you're a Seinfeld fan, you know. Actually, you should. Even if you're under 35. Go watch the reruns of Seinfeld. You will be laughing your butt off, I swear.
That's awesome.
Michael, I want to wish you much success in your endeavors this year. Michael was our DJ for the Fashion Awards, so we're very grateful for him as well for being a part of that.
For years.
Yes.
More to come.
So,
it hasn't stopped there.
More to come next week, Wednesday night. We'll be back here, hopefully, if the weather's good. I think it will be. And another edition of Performer Radio, and this will be the 2024 edition. This is still like the 2023 edition right here tonight. So thank you, everyone, and tune in all the time on Performer.com. Good night.